AGN TV connecting actors.
Hello, you're welcome to the show. This is Stardom and its management. My name is Mercy Richman. And as you all know, Stardom and its management, we bring to you your favorite actors of Nollywood, where you can get up close and personal with them. You get to know every personal details about your favorite actor. And today on the show, I have with me a veteran actor, a man that has done very well for himself, a man of timber and caliber. I am not going to say his name yet. It's a secret. It's a secret that I don't want to divulge yet. You get to meet him one-on-one. But before you do that, let's go on a short break. Just be there. All right, you're welcome back to the show. This is still Stardom and its management. Like I said before, I have a guest in the house. And may you please meet the guest? You're welcome, sir.
It's my pleasure to be here. My name is Chief Dr. Remmy Ohajianya, a veteran Nollywood actor known as Van. And this is the highest honor that is being given by Actors Guild of Nigeria. And to know me better, I am the Chairman Emeritus of Actors Guild of Nigeria Lagos State Chapter, Chairman Emeritus Actors Guild of Nigeria Conference of Chairmen, and the former Disciplinary Committee Chairman under the leadership of Honorable Emeka Ejeze Rollers. And presently, as I'm still talking here in the studio, I am the National President of Mentorship Players Club of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Wow, this is great. What a profile. I think you've heard him. I think for the benefit of those that don't know him, he's a popular actor, but there are some persons that wouldn't really know what he's doing and what he is all about. Now you've come to know that. So, sir, I want to ask. The question might seem a little simple, but there are some persons out there that really do not know what it is. So I want to ask, what is acting and who is an actor?
That's very nice. Acting, as it's being interpreted, is a reflection of the society. For you to act, you are reflecting the behavioral pattern of the people.
Yes.
That is the society. And an actor, as your question goes, is one who interprets a script or a play written by someone. That is what
An actor is all about.
an actor is all about.
Yes, you've heard that. And now, let me ask again, how did you come into this career? How did you come into it, your acting career?
Well, first and foremost, I must say that probably I stumbled into it.
Stumbled?
Yes, stumbled
I like the word.
into it. That was in 1983.
Okay.
Why I mean that I stumbled into it, I didn't take it as a profession.
Okay.
I took it for the sake of the fun of it while I was working there. And then when I realized that it is more important to do it professionally was 10 years after.
Okay.
Probably, yes, 10 years after. That was in 1993 when I ran into a newspaper caption calling for audition. And that audition was placed by the guru of the industry, the man known as Kenneth Nebua, Neck Video Links. That is a second edition of the job in Nollywood. After living in bondage, it was to do Dirty Deal.
Dirty Deal.
Yes.
Okay.
And I must say that Dirty Deal was my first outing in Nollywood. And since then, we have stuck to acting and we are progressing with it. Day in, day out.
Day out.
Yes.
And you're still there. And we are proud of you, sir. We are proud of you, sir. Okay, so since 1993, you've been there.
Yes.
And let me ask, how would you describe your acting style? Your acting style?
Well, I describe myself as a prolific actor that is versatile in nature.
Okay.
Versatile in the sense that I am not a stereotype actor. I am not known by a particular role in the system. So be it anything you ask me to do, as an actor, what it takes me to do is digest and to internalize the particular role you ask me to play, and I will do it to the best of my knowledge.
You just give it out. You just give it out. I've been seeing some of your movies, and I think I like watching you.
Thank you.
All right. I want to ask again, of all the roles that you have played so far, which one is your favorite? Your favorite role that you've played?
Well, going by that word favorite, I think is the most interesting one, as per se, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I
The
think,
one that just kept you going, that make you feel giggy, that make you feel, you know.
I think the one, yes, you are right. The one that makes me or keeps me going, feel good in acting, I think is 21 Days with Christ.
21 Days in Christ?
Yes.
When was that shot? When was the movie shot?
That's about early 2000s. That 2003, 4, 5, thereabout.
Okay.
Yes.
And what role did you interpret then?
Well, the role I interpreted there was the role of a palace guard.
A palace guard?
Yes. Imagine me who have been playing the roles of a king in movies, and I was casted to play the role of a palace guard.
Now you see yourself doing the palace guard thing?
Yes, and I see myself doing it and doing it to the best of the ability of the public, not even to my...
Yes.
Because people do call me, thanking me on how I saved a particular girl who was to be used for sacrifice in the course of burying the Igwe that died. So when I remember the scenario and the act of that time, I feel so good. I feel delighted because I looked at that young girl and said, oh God, the life of this little girl will not go just for the sake of Igwe, because I have a daughter that is of the same age with that particular girl.
Yes.
And wherever I see this girl up to today, I used to cuddle her, admire her. Because of that kind of profound love I showed to her in that
on the
particular
set.
Yes.
I can understand. I can just imagine how you're feeling right now, how you felt at the time. Well, that is a good one. Now, I want to ask again, have you progressed in your acting career as you have expected? Have you really progressed as you have expected?
Well, first and foremost on this question, I have to give glory to God. I have to give thanks to God, because the most important thing in life and about life is life. What did I say? The most important thing in this life about life is life. Because what you didn't gain yesterday, you might gain it today.
Of course.
But in as much as I will make bold to tell the public that I got married from the money I made from acting, and God helped me. I've been raising my family with the money that I've been making from acting, and God helped me that I have paid the way through the university of my first child through the money I make from acting, and other things. Will I talk of my siblings, those that I have helped through the money that I have made from acting? I would say that I'm progressing, because I have not stopped progressing in acting.
Yes. Yeah, that's the real progress. That's real progress, because whatever you do, you were able to help the people around you with your profession. So that's a real progress. Now, before we continue, let's go on a short break. If you are still there, I am still with a veteran actor in the studio. Well, just stick with us. We'll be right back. You're welcome back. I am still in the studio, Stardom and its management. That's the show. And I believe you're enjoying yourself. I'm still with a veteran actor here, and he's been giving us a lot of ideas about himself. I'm still here asking him a lot of questions. So I want to ask you again, what is your favorite movie and why?
My favorite movie, I think I would say, is Ebube. The Land of
Ebube,
Tears.
The Land of Tears.
Yes.
Well, when was that shot? When was the movie shot?
I won't recall back, but that was in the early days of the movie making.
Okay.
Yes.
Ebube.
Ebube.
Okay.
It was shot in Enugu.
Enugu.
And
All
the
right.
executive producer is OJ's production.
Okay.
Yes.
That's your favorite movie.
my
And why is it your favorite?
That's because I see it as one of the most challenging jobs that I have ever done.
Okay.
That I give kudos to the director of that project, His Excellency, as I call him, the General, Andy Mngt. He
Okay.
helped me so much well that after that job, I begin to like him more. Because I played the role of a youth. I played the role of a middle-aged man. I played the role of an elderly man.
In that same film?
In that same film, not by changing of characters or look,
Okay.
but inside my deep voice
Oh.
to signify that I am now of age, graduation.
Yes.
He will now fine-tune me to come out like an aged person.
Yeah.
And when I am a normal youth, and when I was a middle-class age actor. So it is only in one particular scene of the entire job that I did that I found out, and I was highly dismayed, that the voice which I was supposed to use for that particular scene, I went off it and I was not corrected. So that is why you pay attention to what you're doing, and when you got it wrong, you will know.
Yes.
When you got it right, you will know. So I now know that when a good director is directing you, asking you of what he or she wanted from you, and if you get it exactly the way, it is not only to the credit of the director, but to you,
Not
the
to you as an
interpreter of that
actor.
role. Yes.
Oh, that's a very nice one. That's a very nice one. So now, let me ask, what sort of acting role would you be seeking for in the future?
Yes.
Or what kind?
Wonderful question. In future, I've been looking forward, and I'm seeking to play the role of a madman. Because of all the high and mighty actors and actresses we have in Nollywood, when you give them the role of a mad person, they messed it up. I don't know whether it's from them. I don't know whether it's from the director. But if I eventually will get this role soonest or in time to come,
You will
I will
kill
show
it.
people how a madman behaves in the street.
Okay.
Not when you ask one good actor to play the role of a madman, they will just remove the shirt and that was all. No, there are more to it.
Yes.
There are more to it that you need to show people how a madman behaves.
Behaves on the street.
Remember I said earlier on that acting is the reflection of the society.
Of society.
Thank
You just have to bring it to... All right, that's a very good one. Okay, now I think I'll make a prayer. I'll make a prayer that you get such role in the near future.
Amen.
And I would like to see that fame. I would like to see it.
Amen.
Now, I want to ask again, tell us about a time where you have faced problems with a particular role on set.
Well, a particular role on set, I think that was the one I have just mentioned. Or probably I should attach My Kingdom Come.
Okay.
A movie titled My Kingdom Come.
And it was directed by?
It was directed by Charles Inoje. Yeah?
Okay.
By Charles Inoje. And in fact, he did so very well in that movie. I played there in that movie with Chiwetalago, Nkemowo, and the host of them. And where it became more challenging was when I, as Onowo of the kingdom, I was aware of all the things that happens in the palace. And the father of Nkemowo died in the movie. Because Nkemowo came back from abroad, looking around that things have overgone him. He killed the father in order to take over the throne. And I, as a close person to the palace knew about it. So all the moves, utterances that that particular character of Nkimowo was making, advances to take over, I knew. So when his father died, he began on a campaign of taking over, and I stood against that. Okay. And to a point, he came out to disgrace us, challenge the elders in council. He asked me to kneel down for him.
Okay.
I said, no, it's not possible. It's quite impossible. Until the character that Chiwetalako plays says he should use sledgehammer on us to break our legs and for us to kneel down. I submitted. So that character at this point broke me down.
Okay.
And I see it as a challenging.
Okay, now why were you really seeing it as a challenge? Is it because of just the kneeling down, or
yes,
that? Okay, now on a normal day you were not supposed to be kneeling down for him.
For him.
It's a movie
I was
role.
the second in command in the community.
Yes.
After the king is me.
And
how
he's asking
could
you to
he
kneel
that has not been crowned the king asking me
to kneel down? This
you
is,
can imagine that.
Yes, this is very interesting. It is very interesting. Also, I want to ask again, as a movie star, how has it really been shuffling from family life to career life and all that? How has it been? But before you answer that question, let's go on a short break. If you're still there, just stick with us because we'll be right back. Yes, you're welcome back. We are still on the show, Stardom and its management. I'm still with my veteran actor here. He's answering a lot of questions and he's been enlightening us on so many things, and I know you are enjoying it out there. So before we went on the break, I asked you a question that you were yet to answer. I asked you that as a movie star, how has it been shuttling between family life and your career life and all that? How has it been?
Yes, a very cordial question, because if you're out of your place, you will miss the whole thing. And when you miss the whole thing, you are missing your family. So bringing your acting career into your family management is a different thing. So what you ought to do is to handle your family as a family, give them the necessary concern they needed for you, from you, give them or show them love when you are with them. If you are outside your home, you call them. But in the course of trying to show your family that you're a movie star, you're a celebrity, you are high-handed, and I think you get it wrong.
Yes,
so
definitely be a problem.
You have to separate the two, and that is the only way it will work well for you. And those that are not separating the two are the ones that you hear that have gone on divorce, either from the side of the man or from the woman.
Yes, I think that's the reason why there are a lot of divorce cases. I think that's the reason why there are a lot of divorce cases.
Yes, yes.
If you're not able to manage the two, it becomes a problem.
Yes.
All right, and I think that's why you're a good father and a good actor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I want to ask again, how do you, as an individual, how do you develop your acting career?
Well, to develop your acting career, we go beyond what you learn from the four walls of the classroom.
Yeah.
You have to be very submissive to your director, the foremost place. Some people don't like to take correction from their director because they feel they have all known everything. But I don't blame that such on them so much, because some directors are the answer today, Able D, cannot give you correction the way Mngt gives you correction.
Yes.
They cannot correct you the way the governor, Lancelot in Mesua.
Yeah.
These are the people we grew under. When they give you correction, have you been in a situation or in a location where a total script is being rewritten and handed over to you there and there, and you are guided to internalize, to bring it out? That I have done under the tutelage of all these people I have mentioned. So for you to grow, you must be submissive, you must learn from others, you must take correction and all that. That is the only way to make it.
to develop your career
Yes,
to an enviable height. Because I know that it is not just being an actor. You have to be an actor with a difference.
Of course.
And if you're not able to work with your director hand in hand, then that is not achievable.
Yes.
Yes.
And before you make a milestone, you must, if you don't know it all, you belong to a theater group, or you attend film academy schools. You read books written by other people, plays written by other people, and that is the way to improve. If you just let it be that, yes, you have been given a script and you run around the script, you will still remain the same person that you are.
Not giving that extra thing.
Yes. Yes.
It makes you stand out if you're giving the extra thing.
Of course.
All right. Okay, sir, I want to ask, as a movie star who is now a role model to a lot of persons, that what is the task involved, or what is the cost involved in maintaining stardom? I think that's the crux of the matter. That is the reason we are here. How to maintain it? Because a lot of persons, they've gone up there, and before you know what is happening, they are down there. What is it? Why are you this successful? Why are you still there? What have you done? Tell us.
Well, thank God that this is not only a studio question. It has been a question on air, outside the studio, people confronting you to ask you.
Because it's very important.
Because it's very important.
Yes.
It's not easy to be a role model, to be a mentor, to be a celebrity. It's not easy. But the way you handle it is what matters. For instance, people do ask me, so how do you feel when people accost you on the street? I say, I think I have adjusted my life to face the society. Yes, I am serving them.
Yes.
In the sense that when I will now handle you the way you approach me. Most times people do ask me, say, are you an actor, sir? I say, no. Say, no, you are.
They already know, but they are still asking you.
They said, no, you are. I said, you have to find it yourself. And if you know that I am, there's no need of asking me. But most actors would, even before you ask them, say, don't you know I am an actor? Showing arrogance.
Yeah.
And arrogance is an act in somebody's life. Humility is an act in somebody's life.
Yes, true.
If you are of a great human, you will manage stardom to the enviable height. It's not just what you, because you are a celebrity as we are being called. Why are you? Because people are celebrating you.
Yes.
People are admiring what you are doing. Because most of the time, I do thank God when we go out on a occasion, we'll be among the high-profile dignitaries, probably in the line of siren. People are clearing road for us. People will allow us pass before others. Why? Because you're a celebrity. Let me take you a little bit back. There was one young girl then, not today, because today she's a mother, that admired a well-pronounced actress then. The first day this little girl met, and she came in as an actor too, when she met this well-known actress in quote, she ran to embrace the person that's supposed to be her mentor or her role model. Now that actress said, no, please. She played down.
That's very bad.
That little girl.
That's very
and the girl felt so bad. But I'm happy for her. While she was there, she tried her best until she got married, and she's married to a wealthy man. And so all the acting stuffs now are not on her side. But if probably that mentor had maintained the mentorship relationship or stardom relationship she shared with people, that would have gone a long way spelling who she is.
Yes.
But she demonstrated before that little girl who she was.
With disdain. He just treated her with disdain.
With disdain. So it's not good. So management of stardom is what takes people time. Because one is not arrogant because when he was poor or so sorry to say, one is not arrogant because he has money. That person must have been arrogant when he was poor.
Yes.
Money does not make somebody arrogant.
Yes. Maybe when the money
Stardom
comes, it will
does not
just
make
blow it
somebody
out.
arrogant. But when you are arrogant, even before you became a star, you shows it up to the people.
Yes.
And people will not like your part. Because in most cases, we do stay together with people, people will be discussing us. This person, I don't like the way he behaves. I don't like the way she behaves. But this person behaves ordinarily.
Yes.
Life is just what we mean it to be and not what it has come to be in us.
Yes.
You have to deposit a good relationship, a good character into those mentees, the people that you mentor, for things to go down well. So it's not easy to handle stardom.
Yeah.
It is not easy. And it is not only in actors. We have different branches of
People from different walks of life.
yes, of life, nature. Footballers are stars.
Yes.
Athletes are stars. Movie stars are stars. But most importantly, I know that the world value that of the entertainers and the footballers. So that's just the thing. So I urge people to think deep in the ways of managing their stardom. Because the people you are snubbing are the people that are celebrating you.
That is the truth.
If they did not applaud in what you are doing, you will just remain like an ordinary person. What makes you special is the people.
Yes.
What keeps you going is the people. So when they come around, it's just like a man who comes to a particular forum now and talk down on a gate man. A gate man is a human being.
Of course.
It's somebody. If that gate man is not there to open gate for you, you will not come down from your car to open the gate. So every one of us has one or two responsibilities we give to the society. And now seeing yourself as a role model, as a mentor, you have to keep to that. And give God the glory who gave you the opportunity to be, and not that you have been, because you are not there by yourself.
Yes.
As most people, ego is a very big thing. Egotrism is a very big thing.
Yes.
It could be negative, it could be positive. And I think it is good for people to dwell on the path of humility to achieve success, to achieve good results. That is it.
It is. We've all heard him. We've all heard him. How to manage your stardom. Now, there's one thing to get there, and there is another thing to maintain it.
Yes.
To be able to be there. That is what our veteran is talking to us about. And now, our time is fast spent. But before you leave, sir, what word of encouragement do you have for the up and coming actors and the youth in general? What word of encouragement?
Yes, my word of encouragement to all of us all is that no one is above mistake. No one knows it all. In all that we want to do and achieve success, we must be patient. Yes. We must persevere. We must be ready to learn and to accept correction. With this, we will get to the top.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir, for coming on the show. And we'd still look forward to seeing you on the show again, maybe to talk about something else because of your wealth of knowledge. We're still looking forward to seeing you on the show. Yes, if you're still sticking with us, I am here. I've been talking with a veteran actor of Nigeria. He has been here. He has given us a lot of ideas. He has given us a lot of encouragement on how to maintain stardom, on how to be there and maintain it. I've been talking with Chief Dr. Remmy Ohajianya. That is his name. I may not have pronounced it well, but that's his name. Thank you for being with us. I still look forward to seeing you again. Same time, same station. Bye for now. And my name is still Mngt Richman.